lounging around the castle of her husband one day while he's off at war, and she receives a note saying that her husband, Macbeth, came across 3 mysterious specters.
And nothing
You know that would come
from you has any worth.
Who claim that he will one day be king. Not only that, though, but that Macbeth's friend, Banquo, will have all the power in the long run.
Alienated
I'm alleged to feel as if nothing
would progress.
So, Macbeth seems to take this with a grain of salt. But Lady Macbeth knows better. She says, why shouldn't this happen? So, she convinces them to invite the King Duncan over for dinner.
Hence,
home is the body. To feel at home in the body.
To their own home. And says, Macbeth, this is our chance. Macbeth is nervous. Duncan has always been a friend to him, but Lady Macbeth calls him out on it. Macbeth is a fearful warrior, and yet he has no ambition.
To be alienated. Home to alienate. Fire. To have been alienated.
She reminds him of their child. Their child.
I'm alleged to feel as if nothing. No snow falling outside. All is suspended in time. All is for now. All is
the one that they let die. Macbeth gets up his courage and puts his knife into Duncan.
Home is the body. To feel at home in the body.
But he forgets something. He forgets to frame the porters for the murder. So Macbeth scoffs. Lady Macbeth scoffs at her husband's handiwork and takes the knife herself.
Meaning or values.
Value to home is to believe so much in home the others.
And goes into Duncan's quarters to the already bloodied corpse and puts the knife into the porter's hand.
Oh, the cover have been alienated and to treat others.
The same alienation. Snow falling outside. To end up on a ledge.
Almost the burrow.
To end up.
But it's not enough. They get away with the murder, but Banquo remembers. And Lady Macbeth says, well, if he's going to have all the power in the long run, we already committed one murder.
Compromise between alienation. Home.
Home makes you defeat.
So, what's another? Macbeth says, but Banquo's Macbeth's friend. Lady Macbeth spurs him on again.
Value to the others. To believe
So much in the others. And nothing that would come from you has any worth.
She reignites his ambition, and he kills his friend.
Same alienation. Time and space. To end up alien.
And the witches come again. They say, Macbeth, no one will harm you, born of a woman, and you will be king until the forest moves.
The onion is
Alien.
compromise between man and woman. Home contours of fun.
So he stops feeling guilty.
Alienated.
You
Lady Macbeth, on the other hand, is losing some of her gall. She's walking around the house in the middle of the night, washing her hands, saying, out damned spot. She can't seem to get rid of the blood. The blood from Duncan's death.
Has any purpose or
Meaning or value.
And soon,
Value to the others. To believe so
she
much
gets
in
more and
the
more
others.
and more
And
and
nothing.
more
Nothing.
until she decides to take her own life. Macbeth takes this with a grain of salt. He's now the king, he has all of the power, everything that they would have wanted. And then he looks out the window
No progression.
All is suspended in time.
and
All is
sees
for naught. All is the empty shell of the onion.
an army, all holding branches